Hey gang, Pastor Preston here. This Sunday marks the end of our obedience series, our best of series that we've been doing in elementary with 10 Hut. And then we will conclude Kingdom Tales Junior in preschool this weekend. And we will start a brand new series next weekend called Under the Big Top. It is a circus themed series, and we'll start that on Easter. And with Easter, we will have an extra service that we're adding on Friday night, Good Friday. And so what I want to ask is everyone who can, please come serve. Just everyone serve Friday night at 7 o'clock. And then come back on Sunday and do your regular service that you would serve, and then go to one of the worship experiences like you normally would. So if you could please be thinking about that, since next weekend will be a little bit different. Our weekend starts Friday, not Sunday morning next weekend. So please look at your calendar and let me know if you can make it. Our picnic will be May 1st. Our rescheduled picnic and kickball game will be May 1st at Celebration Park in Allen. We'll do that right after services like we planned the last time. Potluck it, or just bring a dish or food from fast food, whatever, for yourself, bucket of chicken and your family. And we will just hang out and have a great time like we had originally planned. And God willing, the weather will be gorgeous. Lastly, I just wanted to talk with y'all and just touch something real briefly with you all, and I'll talk about this again Sunday morning. But I know every now and again folks can feel a little doubt or a little uncertain in maybe the role that they're serving in, or feel uncertain or doubtful about whether this is the church that they're at. For those of you who've been serving here a while, if you've served here for any length of time, we all know people that have come and have gone on to other churches or left for whatever reasons. And I just wanted to urge all of you, if you are ever feeling any doubt, if you're ever feeling any uncertainty about your role or about being here at Fellowship Church, please come talk with me. Now, naturally, you should first and foremost seek God. He is your sustainer, your provider, and He will give you the guidance that you need that no one else can. But God also uses people to speak through. And so I urge you to come speak with me and seek out other counsel about such a decision. And to be completely transparent with all of you, before coming out here, I had gone through a time that I was feeling like maybe it was time to go on and leave Fellowship Church. That I felt that it was just time to move on to the next step in things, and maybe I had completed all I was going to do here at Fellowship. And so instead of just sitting on my own understandings about that, of course I was seeking out God, but then I also went to others, and Mike Johnson was one of those wiser people than me that I sat down with, and Mike really helped set it straight. And the way he explained it to me was the story, of the prodigal son, a different way of looking at the story of the prodigal son. When the son was at home, he was in the blessed spot in his father's house, and he was provided for, he was taken care of. But then he said, I've had enough, I want to take what is mine and go off and do my own thing. And it was when he got out of the blessed spot, got out of his father's house, that he was able to be tempted, and he was able to, this evil one was able to get his hooks in him and make him live foolishly, which ended up, of course, with him in absolute poverty. And then he had nowhere to go but come back to his father's house, which the Father will always receive us back. But that was a huge lesson for me. That was a huge talk with Mike that made me feel like, this is where I need to be. And that's going to be different for every single person. And all I am asking of every single one of you is to not wait to the last minute to tell me, made a decision, we're out. Please come talk with me. We may come to the same conclusion, but I want to be there to help you guys out and making that kind of decision, because that's a big one. And not that there's an epidemic of this going on. There's just something that recently happened at Grapevine that made me think about this. And someone who left after being here almost since the beginning in children's. And I just wanted to speak to all of you to that and let you know that I want you to come speak with me and let me know what's happening with you if you're feeling any doubt, and maybe we can work something out. And to be completely transparent with Gina was having some doubts for a little while too about her position here, and she and I sat down with Tracy Barnes. Of course she was seeking the Lord on it, but she has decided to stick it out, and she is going full force with it, and I would say is feeling the blessings of it and going even full force into her job, more so than she ever did before. And I'm seeing great things because of it. When I was feeling like that, after speaking with Mike, it was 3-4 months later that I was given this wonderful position and this promotion to come out here to Plano to be with you guys, and I would have totally missed it had I decided to lean on my understandings, my own selfish desires of feeling like I needed to be somewhere else. I completely would have missed it. So I believe that is true for every one of our lives. When we don't seek out counsel and make moves on the right reasons, we're going to miss out on things. So I just leave that with you. I'll talk a little bit more about that this Sunday because I want to make sure everyone knows that and hears that. And I love you all. I thank you all for all that you do with FC Kids, and I will see you all Sunday morning. Bye-bye.